Hello and what is up guys, my name is Shinmen Takizo and welcome back to another video. So we are here again in the advanced server, and if you have access to it, we just recently received a new hero. So all you gotta do is go to heroes and tanks and you'll find yourself looking at this guy. Man, someone put too much makeup today. So KHUFRA is a tank. And judging by that crazy Joker smile, I think he's got some interesting skills. But first, let's see what he looks like.
All shall succumb to my power.
Alright, so this is KHUFRA, the Desert Tyrant. So his role is tank and nothing else. And his specialty, they say, is crowd control or initiator. Just look at these extendable arms and this big molesting hands he's got. Man, this guy is definitely a thing for nightmares, isn't he? But aside from the edgy mummy look, I think he looks pretty cool. Very nice design there. So yeah, I mean, non-existent arms and bandages for arms. And hands that are bigger than my future. So yeah, let's check him out in game, let's check out his skills, and let's see what he has to offer for our tank users. So here we are in game in practice mode, and this is what KHUFRA looks like. So yeah, are you okay there, buddy? Are you sure? Alright, so his passive is this thing that you see around him. That round thing, that circle thing around him, that range. That's his passive. So it says that his passive allows him to do one ranged attack every few seconds, like this. There we go. So what it does is it deals magic damage. It heals you as well. And it also slows down the enemy. And it also says that you can deal 8% of max HP to the enemy. But hey, this can only happen every few seconds, so I think it's pretty balanced. It's much like Gatot's passive, where when you hit an enemy, you gain back HP, percent HP. So you restore HP. So this is his, this is kind of his sustain ability. Oh, there you go. So every time you use it, you'll get a cooldown at the bottom of your screen. This one. So you have to wait for it to count up to 12 seconds before it's going to be available again. But you can reduce this cooldown by using his other skills. If you're able to stun or crowd control enemies with other skills, then the cooldown will be shortened. So one skill that can reduce the cooldown of your passive is your first skill. It has a knock up, and also your ultimate in the right conditions, which we'll talk about later. So let us talk about his first skill. This skill looks like this. So man, did you see that range? Dude, this is insane. Are they sure that this wasn't supposed to be his ultimate? Just look at it. It's like Gatot's ult, and what it does is it deals physical damage. It knocks up multiple targets in a small area, so it's area effect knock up. And yeah, man, just look at that range. All you gotta do with this skill is hold it down, just like Gatot's second skill. Just hold it down. You can't move, but once you release it, that's what it does. You when you encounter a hero, you'll stop and knock them up in place. And if the enemy heroes are clustered together, they'll all be knocked up, like like these two. And it can go through walls. So there's a lot of things you can do with this skill. Next up is his second skill. So I personally like this one because yeah, just look at it. Just look at it. I'm gonna try it. There you go. You turn into a bouncing ball of yarn. Yeah, that's what you do. Or yeah, maybe bandages. But hey, what it does is it deals magic damage, and it also blocks enemies from doing like flicker or dash skills or fanny cables. I think we'll have to see that in action. So Here we go. So I got Fanny here just to test the blocking of dashes skill by KHUFRA's second skill. So we're gonna put that into test. So I'm just gonna go like this, and let's see if he can block it with his second skill, just like the old Akai, right? There we go. So that's gonna be annoying, right? So that's it. That's what skill 2 does. And finally, skill 3. This is what it looks like. So it has a super short range, but this is what it does. Bam. There you go. Did you see that? It's like, get over here, everyone, in this one place. And then you can proceed to, I don't know, knock them all up and bounce all over them since you put them in one place. His ultimate is like a Martis skill 1, where you snap people and put them in one place, right? But this one has longer range, like 360 range. So if I want to put them like behind me, that's what I'll do. So it's pretty powerful. It has stun if the enemies like hit a wall. For example, this. Bam. There we go. So looking at all his skills, I think it's a pretty good hero. Insta buy for me if you're like a tank main. He's got tons of disable, pretty OP range. He's gonna be super mobile with this first skill, to be honest. And this second skill that blocks dashes and like fanny cables, perhaps, reminds me of the old Akai ultimate, right? So he's got like skill 1 and skill 2 that are like ultimates by themselves. Skill 1 has got the super range and the knock up, and skill 2's got this consistent slow effect and blocking of dashes skills. His ultimate though is gonna be pretty useful, I'm sure, like in clustered team fights if you want to stun all the enemies. But hey, this guy is very good. Aside from being the nemesis of Batman, I think this guy will do pretty well in the meta right now. He's definitely gonna be auto pick by judging by the skills that he has right now, which I hope they don't change again, just like what they do most of the time with heroes in the advanced server. But hey, let me know what you think down in the comments section below. Will you be buying this guy at his current state, the skills he's got to offer, and by the way how he looks at you? So I hope you find this video helpful. Again, my name is Shidman and thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.